Bali is one of the best exotic getaways in the world. It's an adventurer's paradise, a spiritual haven all rolled into one. And while some places are becoming overrun with tourists, Bali lives up to its status as one of the most beautiful islands. So, we've compiled a list of the top 10 things to do in Bali that will transform a trip to the island of the gods into a divine holiday.
Do you like our videos? Make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to get notified of our latest videos.
Now let's get into it.
Starting off the list at number 10, meet Bali's feathered population on a bird walk. There are nearly 350 different bird species on this tiny but highly varied island. Despite the city's rapid expansion, Ubud's rice fields, canyons, and rainforest shrines are a vital bird sanctuary. Bali Bird Walks expert knows all the best spots to see the island's rare avian residents. Not only are they good on the Balinese way of life and the rice production method, but they are also an incredible resource for any question you may have. The locals think it's essential for the visitors to have a whole Raja Umpat experience. Naturally, this entails taking advantage of the corals, beaches, and vantage points. Locating these beautiful birds is a part of it. When the males execute their mating ritual at dawn, the birds are at their most spectacular. The price is well worth the inconvenience of having to get up early. Next at number 9 is Chase Waterfalls. As the island's essence makes its way down the steppe paddy terraces, the tropical rainfall on Bali's volcanic peaks generates a wealth of falls. Some beauty spots have become so popular that they are now littered with trash, but some lesser-known beauty spots are just isolated enough to retain their postcard-perfect condition. Due to its proximity to Ubud, the 15-meter Taltijan Nungan waterfall is among the most prominent. Nungning Waterfall, accessible via 1,000-step descent into a pristine gorge, is more magnificent. But if searching for Bali's paradisiacal landscape is a top priority, a visit to Empul Waterfall is a must. Many consider it to be the best waterfall destination on the island. You can chill off in a pool formed by a cluster of 7 cascades. But with many waters falling from 80 meters, swimming directly beneath this one would be dangerous. As most North Bali falls, going to Empul will require some effort. It will take you about an hour to walk the trails, but once you do, you will be rewarded with a vast expanse of peaceful tropical landscapes and huge waterfalls that appear to flow from the sky. Next in line at number 8 is bathe in holy water at Tirta Temple. Tirta is one of Indonesia's largest water shrines and is considered holy by the Balinese Hindu population. The sanctuary is home to several sacred springs, which are thought to contain blessed water that can cleanse anyone who bathes there and are said to have been made by the god Indra. The Jeroan, or interior courtyard, is a pleasant location where people go to. There's a large water spring that supplies the purification ponds, dominating the front portion of the patio. Balinese Hindus visit the Temple Pond Spring, which they regard as sacred, to purify their spirits and ward off evil because it routinely releases fresh water. Today, in addition to pilgrims who still follow this custom, visitors from all over the world visit this location to take in its natural beauty and take a relaxing dip in the holy water. Coming in at number 7 is to catch the sunrise at Mount Batur. Mount Batur, also known as Gunung Batur by Balinese residents, is an active volcano that rises an impressive 1,717 meters above sea level. Mount Batur has quickly become a favorite among visitors and residents for its stunning Kintamani Valley and Batur Lake vistas. Here, you can watch the sunrise and partake in various exciting activities. However, you must get up as early as 1:30 a.m. because it will take about 3 hours to hike to the summit, so review the safety instructions before setting out. Relax and enjoy brunch as you take in your first glimpses of Bali. After brunch, you can hike down the hillside and stop at a picturesque coffee farm. After that, based on the package you bought, you may be able to check out some alternative activities in Bali. Next at number 6 is to explore the Tegallalang rice terraces. Ubud's Tegallalang rice terraces are well known for their stunning scenery and unique watering system. The traditional Balinese family and community irrigation system, known as the Subak, is said to have been handed down by a respected religious man called Rasi Markandeya in the 8th century. Tegallalang and the neighboring settlements of Pajang and Kampuan are home to three of the most beautiful examples of terrace scenery in the Abad area. The elevated, windy area by the road is a popular place for visitors to pause and take pictures. Many artists and adventurers flock to this area because of the abundance of art stands and cafes near the cliff. Landowners and farmers in the area often sell green coconut beverages and hats made from coconut leaves to tourists. Some of them may even agree to be your photographer. Let's continue with number 5. Watch a traditional Balinese dance in Abad. Due to artists migrating to Bali from Java in the early 15th century, the island's artistic culture underwent a dramatic shift. At this time, dance became a standard means of expression for both Balinese and Hindu traditional views. There is a rich heritage of different kinds of dance in Balinese society. Learning the origins of the various dance styles popular in modern-day Bali is integral to the island's cultural past. Dance was used in ceremonies to ward off evil spirits long before Hinduism became the dominant faith in Bali, and it has become an integral part of the society there. Since the early 1900s, Ubud has been a popular destination for entertaining imperial palaces with its regular traditional and gamelan and dance show schedule. Because of the area's rich cultural past, it attracts dance instructors and seasoned performers. There are many palaces and churches where you can see dance acts. Knowledge of the meaning and symbolism of these performances in Balinese culture deepens our respect for them. Next, at number 4, stretch and breathe at the Yoga Barn. The Yoga Barn was established in 2007 by a group of people who wanted to create a space where people could come together and give back to the island of Bali through yoga. The Yoga Barn is the most famous yoga school and retreat center compound in Indonesia, and it can be found in the center of Ubud, Bali's cultural center. The Yoga Barn is more than just a yoga studio. It's also a beautiful guest house with 10 double occupancy rooms, a garden cafe serving organic vegetarian food, a community event space for things like sound healing, kirtan, and movie nights, and a center for holistic healing with detox programs and colonics. The Yoga Barn's Yogic Feast welcomes all levels of practitioners, from those who have never done yoga before to those who have been practicing for years. Everyone can find a suitable activity or class at the Yoga Barn. You can go there to do yoga or get some therapy. Either way, you'll have a great time. Coming in at number 3 on the list is go surfing on one of Bali's beautiful beaches. Some visitors come to Bali to learn how to surf, while others are interested in taking a private tour of the island's many temples, forests, and rivers. Clean, smooth, and ideal peeling waves make Bali a surfer's mecca. It's not simple to find the finest surf conditions, though, because there are many locations to pick from. Tuta Beach is one of the finest spots to surf on the island, with dozens of board rental stands and willing tutors lined up along the beach. However, the island has several world-class breaks that can challenge even professionals, particularly around the southern Bukit Peninsula. You can also refine your surfing abilities at Konju's famous Old Man's and Buki's Dreamland, which feature gentler waves that crash over sand rather than reefs. Boarders can provide lessons and tours throughout the island as a group of qualified local surf instructors. Next at number 2 on the list, experience the exotic wildlife at Bali Zoo Park. Family vacations should be filled with joy and adventure, and what better approach than to visit the Bali Zoo? In Bali's first and only zoological park, you can observe the behavior of more than 500 rare and exotic animals in a verdant, tropical setting. A park where you can engage in exciting animal-related adventures, some of which are unique in Indonesia. In addition to observing the zoo, you and your family can participate in an interactive, educational encounter with all its animals. There are also many other activities that you must try. During your morning feast and breakfast with orangutans, you can observe orangutans in their habitats. If nocturnal exploration is your style, they even offer night at the zoo package. The Bali Zoo also has thrilling activities for children. This includes the petting menagerie and pony excursion for children, as well as the jungle splash water play for water-based adventure. And now, the number 1 spot on the list. Visit a sea temple. Tegallalang Temple is one of the most significant monuments in Bali, renowned for its unique offshore location and sunset vistas. Tegallalang Temple, an ancient Hindu temple situated atop a rocky outcrop amidst continuously crashing seas, is one of Bali's visible landmarks. The shoreline of the Tegallalang Temple complex is dotted with smaller shrines and recreational amenities for visitors, including restaurants, stores, and a cultural park where regular dance performances are held. The sanctuary is situated in the village of Baraban within the Tegallalang Regency, approximately 20 kilometers northwest of Kuta. It is frequently included in cultural and sightseeing excursions of Bali's western and central regions. And that brings us to the end of our video. We hope you enjoyed our list of the top 10 things to do in Bali. If you did, please leave a like, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Until next time.